Hey guys, Ed here. I have not made a video in months, and I haven't really made a video like this in, I want to say like a year, where I just kind of sit down and talk in front of the camera. I really wanted to make a video to just kind of talk about some stuff. For those of you that don't follow me on my social media, I mean, like on Twitter, Facebook, all that other stuff, and if you just follow me on YouTube, then you are probably in the dark. But if you follow me on there, I'm telling you right now, you're going to get a lot more updates than you will on here. I don't do near, I mean, I probably do, I don't do YouTube videos as much as I used to. And there's a reason for that, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. But generally, if you want updates and you want more shit that's going on in my life, if you want to see more of the models that I've done in the past year, my progression with basically everything, go to my Facebook page, go to my Tumblr, go to my Instagram, whatever. You're going to see a lot more of me than you are in here. Yeah. Second thing, if you have been following me on my social media and stuff, you'll know the first big thing that I want to talk about is that I actually placed in the GBWC this year. And if you don't know what the GBWC is, it is the Gunpla Builders World Cup. And what that is basically every year there's like this huge competition where people build and they compete, and there's prizes given out, and it's all cool. And in America, there's like 5 major places where they do it. And one of the ones, the biggest one on my side of the continent, is the New York City Comic Con. And New York City Comic Con is, you know, obviously it's a huge event, and there's a World Cup event there every year. And I ended up taking home Best Small Scale, and that is amazing to me. Last year I got a lot of footage of the displays and the other entries, and while I did get some video this year, I didn't get nearly enough to make a full video on it. So I'll put a little bit of clips up now, but in general I did not get as much video as I would have hoped. Strider Prime, however, got a very lovely video capturing basically every single entry, and including the award ceremony, where you can see me trying to hold back from crying as I get my award, up there with K-Dash and my friend Neil, who also won an award this year. He has won an award this year, and he won an award last year for Judge's Favorite. K-Dash won Best in Show this year, last year, and I'm sure he's done it other years. And this is the first year that I've ever won Best Small Scale or any kind of award. And it was amazing. It was truly an amazing experience. It blew my mind, and it really brought me to tears later on when it would have really sunk in that, holy shit, I won an award for this thing that I do that makes me feel alive, and I love it, and holy shit. So I was really happy, really ecstatic. Yeah, so if you want to see that, again, check out Strider Prime's video, and a lot of pictures and stuff are on my Facebook. I'll put a link if I have the posts up on my blog. I'll put them all in the description below. And Gundam Guy, if you saw the photos on Gundam Guy, all of the photos of the event at New York City Comic Con, including the GBWC and all the kits on display, were taken by me, because that's the next thing I want to kind of talk about. I am a admin on Gundam Guy now, and they brought me in just to kind of do occasional stuff with like events and helping out and posting and stuff like that. But I am an admin, and no, before you start bombarding me with questions like, can I put my Gunpla, or can you put my Gunpla? No, I can't put your Gunpla on the website. I can't do that. It's not my department. That's not what I do. I just basically, I'm kind of like, I gather stuff for them and give it to them, and then like events and stuff, I take pictures, and whatever pictures I get, I give them to them, and it's really nice. They're really nice, really awesome crew. I can't believe that I work for them technically. Not really as like a job, but like I help them all this stuff. So technically, if you go on the GG website and you scroll down, and under the admin list, Ed is there. So I'm on the GG team, which is really cool. Anyway, I'm trying to remember. GBWC, again, was an amazing event. So honored to have won and done stuff like that. Anyway, moving on. Projects that I've done and projects that I'm going to do. I have this huge list of things that I really want to do and actually, that's another thing I want to talk about is where this channel is going. So, if you noticed in the past couple of years, reviews and videos for me have completely changed. They used to be, a while back, I would just kind of do like little 15-second videos of just random shit. And then occasionally like videos from my life, like events that were, you know, involving Gundam, or just me decking around, mainly, you know, it was like 3-4 years ago when I was in high school. A lot of videos of me doing stuff like that. And just kind of fun stuff like that. And again, there's nothing really wrong with that. I just don't do that. I mean, I do that kind of stuff. I do that stuff kind of tenfold now, but I just don't upload it as much as I should. And if you guys want to see that kind of stuff, I'll definitely post it. But generally, it evolved into more segmented reviews with minor edits, and that was good for a while, and then I stopped doing that, and I just kind of went back to the one-shot thing where I was taking my camera out and just doing a video, and I don't like that. I do not like providing that, because that is boring content, honestly. I, for one, do not want to sit there and, you know, I wouldn't want to watch myself do that for 20 minutes, just sitting there talking about a kid. And yeah, I mean, that works for somebody, it's fine for somebody, and it's entertaining for some people, and I get it, that a lot of people actually do like watching that. And that's great if you do it. But for me, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to just sit down and talk about a kit, because a snapped kit in front of you is the same thing you're going to get with anybody that snaps the kit. And I think that's kind of, you know, the generic, and if you want the kit, you should get it. And, you know, it doesn't matter if it's good or bad. A lot of kits have issues, and there's always a way to fix it. No matter what kind of kit it is, there's always a way to fix it. But I don't want to do videos like that anymore, because again, like, the only thing you can really do is review like newer kits. You can't do like vintage stuff, because, you know, if you do a video on like a snap fit vintage kit and put it together, for one, it's not going to stay together because it's a vintage kit, but two, it's going to be boring and nobody's going to give a shit, and nobody's going to watch the video, or people are going to dislike the video. But if I make, let's say, a Gunpla with Ed episode on something like that, like a vintage kit, that's going to be a lot different. And that brings me to my next thing, Gunpla with Ed videos. Now, I've done two of these videos, and if you actually look at my channel and look at my older videos compared to my newer stuff, the older videos get around a couple hundred views to 500-800-ish, while my first episode of Gunpla with Ed has over 20,000 views. And that right there is just a direct indicator of that people like that a lot more than my older videos. And while my older videos were more just me kind of shooting shit right in front of the camera, bam, but the Gunpla with Ed episodes are these organized, clean, edited, just videos that I can, you know, I make them, I throw them up, and people are enjoyed by them, people enjoy them, and I enjoy making them. They do take quite a bit of effort to make, though, because I want to get all the angles I can, and then editing takes me at least a week per episode. And while it's fun, it's very tasking, because also in my personal life, about a year ago, I was not employed, I was not in school because of my living arrangements and everything like that. I was not able to get a job until now, and now, where I currently am in my life, I have a full-time job, and I'm very busy. I go to New York City a lot for, I go there for shows, events. I go there a lot just to kind of hang out with my friend Jeremy. And that's another thing I want to talk about, doing videos about stuff in New York City that's Gundam related, because Gundam stuff is everywhere in New York City. And what I would like to do within the next about year and a half is a video called Gunpla and NYC. And that video will basically be me and my friend Jeremy scouring New York City and showing off every single place that we can find that has Gunpla, and buying samples from like each place and showing off some places. Like, for example, in Flushing, where he lives, there's a shop that I like. It has kind of older kits and some rare stuff. Like, I saw a high-grade Noble and some older Wing stuff there once, and they have like a snap fit Sandrock on display, and it's really cool. I want to do a video like that. I want to do a video on Gundam Planet, and I want to show you guys what I do when I'm not, you know, behind a camera or sitting here at home or working. When I'm on my Gunpla adventures, I guess you could call them. I'm out in the world interacting and, you know, kind of doing all this fun stuff, and I really want to show it off. But yeah, so that will be a thing. Again, back to the Gunpla with Ed episodes. A lot more of those are going to be made. I promise that is what I'm going to be doing. That's my review style. I don't want to do normal reviews anymore. I don't want to sit down and put a toy or a figure or a kit in front of me and just go, here, there it is. You can move the leg, the arm, and the head. Bop, bippity, boom. There we go. But I don't want to do that anymore. It's boring and it's cheap views. And while it generates, you know, a very small audience number, it doesn't really captivate anybody. And again, I don't do YouTube for a paycheck. I don't do YouTube to get views or subscribers. I don't give a shit about any of that. I do it because I want to make the videos that I looked at as a kid, like the stuff that Henry makes and like all the other great YouTubers that do like these really awesome, you know, edited videos that show off models being created and how they're done, and like episodes of like how it's made, kind of, but with Gundams. And I love that shit so much, and that's what I want to do. I want to make videos like that that captivate people and that they want to watch over and over and over again, and they put them on their playlists because they want to watch them while they're doing stuff. And not only is it just a review of the product, it shows you skills and tutorials and things that you can do, and you learn with me. And I think that's an amazing thing. I think it's awesome to be able to teach someone something while reviewing a product or something. And so yeah, so that is another thing that I'm going to be doing. A lot more Gunpla with that episode. So stay tuned for that. And actually, the next one is going to be on this. I've said that I probably said I'm going to be doing episode 3 on about 8 different kits, but I finally decided on one. It is this. It is the Magic Toys Master Grade Hazel. This is a very cool kit. Henry actually gave this to me. Well, he bought one for me as kind of, I don't know if he bought it as a thank you or just kind of whatever, but he bought one for me, and we're going to be doing a build-off. So again, check out his channel to see work-in-progress stuff on this. We literally just got ours like this week, so I'm going to try to get started on this and do, you know, producing content. And while my video is going to be released probably, you know, a while from now, he's going to be doing update videos while he builds his. So you're not going to see work in progress for me as I build it, because it's all going to be in one big video at the end of the build, while he's going to be doing smaller videos while he builds it. So make sure to check him out and follow that stuff. If you haven't seen Vegeta's stuff, I don't know what you're doing watching me. So go look at his stuff. Awesome guy, awesome friend. And that brings me to one more thing I want to talk about. He actually entered at Comic-Con because he had me kind of as a proxy, and I brought his Master Grade Leo diorama that he made, and it was on display next to mine. And that was a lot of fun. It was really cool because he's basically my teacher. I look up to him, and I've studied his work, you know, way before I even got into painting. And the fact that he's the guy that kind of passed his tools down to me and everything like that, and he ended up winning Best Large Scale, and I won Best Small Scale, and they're right next to each other in the case, and it was a really beautiful moment to kind of see, like, the master and students work next to each other on, like, the same level, and it was really awesome. So, again, if you want to see more pictures and that stuff, check out my Facebook and all that other shit. So yeah, past stuff. I've actually been doing lots and lots of kits. I recently got added to, I'm not gonna touch them, but I recently got added to a team called Team Helios, that is run by Justinius Builds and Cupcake Mecca, which is Justin and Jacob, two really awesome guys. They founded this team to basically to get a bunch of builders together that just love the hobby and are, you know, we're growing as a community, and we want to stand for what's good in the community, you know, positiveness, you know, bringing people in and learning and growing and just being, you know, being bros and learning together and just having fun. And the team is awesome. It's a lot of fun. I got recently inducted into that this summer. It was like June or July 1st when we launched, but we have a Facebook page, we have a website that we're working on, and our team colors are white and orange and gray. And if you notice, I've done 2 kits in that style, if you followed my work. If not, again, blog, which is the Gym Sniper 2 that I did, and the Easy 8 in my diorama for End of the Line, which was my Comic-Con entry. Those are both of my Helios colors, so that was kind of a big step for me. So I've done a lot in the past year. I'm going to talk about more, you know, that kind of stuff in my end of the year video, which I do plan on doing. just a little video kind of wrapping up everything that I've done this year in 2015. Wow, it's 2015, holy shit. I'm going to show off all the kits that I've done, and that also means that I need to go back to New York City and New Jersey because I have kits on display at Image Anime and Gundam Planet, and I plan on getting them, taking them, and then doing my video, and then, like, sending them back, so I will have that in time to do a little video wrap-up at the end of the year. I kind of liked that last year when I did the video, kind of going all over all the kits that I did, but I don't think it's going to be in the same style because I've done a lot more kits this year than I've done last year. I basically, my goal was to do at least 2 kits every month, and I'm kind of there, but... So, yeah, I really wanted to make this video to kind of talk to you guys and talk to my YouTube channel primarily because I haven't been doing YouTube videos like I used to. I basically completely stopped doing them because, essentially, 1, I want them to be higher content, and 2, I've been very, very busy. So, new videos are coming soon. I will be doing a build video on this Master Grade Hazel kit by Magic Toys. Yeah, Magic Toys, third-party company, and stuff like that. I'll be doing a couple videos on, you know, shops in Gunpla in New York City, that sort of stuff, showing kind of like behind the scenes of, you know, what I do Gunpla-wise outside of my pages and everything. And I really want to provide you guys with content that you will like and you'll remember and you'll like it. And, you know, I don't want to be that guy that asks somebody to like something. I want you to like it because you like it. So, thank you for watching if you stuck all the way through this video. My name is Ed, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. I was testing video.
Oh, let me see that video.
Oh, fuck.
It's recording.
That's how you know you're recording. You know, like, and to stop it, you either just flip it back to the camera or...
It says Gundam in Japanese, but like it's not. It doesn't actually say Gundam.
It's just like ramen.
It says ramen.
Fire. Ramen. Ramen fire.
It says toaster.
This ramen is fire.